Every year, around 7,500 Canadian cyclists are seriously injured. Most cyclist deaths and injuries occur at intersections and at locations with traffic lights. Additionally, 1 in 3 of all cyclist deaths happened when the cyclist was struck by a vehicle in the dark or in poor lighting conditions.
Hi! We are the team that built Helmetx.
Helmetx is a smart helmet for cyclists that puts their safety first. Through the front visual interface, cyclists can see live metrics of their ride and receive warnings of approaching vehicles. The helmet also comes equipped with lights around its circumference, making the cyclist visible to all nearby vehicles.
The first feature we'll be looking at is the LCD on the front visor of the helmet. This is where cyclists can see their biking metrics such as speed and acceleration. Cyclists can cycle through the metrics by pressing the buttons at the side of the helmet. The helmet uses an accelerometer to measure the acceleration, and from there, the speed was able to be derived and displayed. Additionally, if the helmet's ultrasonic sensor detects an oncoming vehicle, the LCD will display a warning message with the vehicle's proximity to you. The lights around the helmet will also flash to alert the vehicle. This feature will work in any conditions of light. To manually control the lights, the cyclist simply has to press one of the side buttons on the helmet. The LCD can also display directions to your location on the screen. The list of directions had to be preloaded onto the helmet. In the future, we will make use of Bluetooth or internet connectivity with the phone and Raspberry Pi to have accurate and updated directions based on GPS data.
For this project, we divided into 2 separate teams, hardware and software. The hardware team was responsible for all the electronics-related aspects of the project, and the software team worked out the code for the Google Maps Direction API. On the hardware side, after brainstorming our ideas, we did a lot of research into what features this helmet should have and which devices would be best for the task at hand. Then, we got started by testing out different sensors individually and then combined them into our main program. We did a lot of tests along the way, and once all of our features worked, we assembled the electronics onto the helmet.
With building Helmetx came many problems, but there was always a way to solve the challenge. This project was the first time using Raspberry Pi for everyone in the group, which meant an immense amount of research was required to figure out how to use the Raspberry Pi and combine it with other hardware components.
When we first started to prototype with the hardware, we attempted to use 128 by 128 pixel LCD screens. After researching troubleshooting methods to fix the screens with no prevail, we swapped to using a 16 by 2 LCD screen. Our final challenge was on the program portion of to create the GPS directions, which had to utilize Google Maps Direction API.
Going forward with this project, we would like to improve on the screen and look into the possibilities of incorporating a transparent display. We definitely want to incorporate additional sensors to provide the cyclist with more metrics and to explore the possibility of having an onboard camera to record rides. We would also make use of a 3D printer to print a proper casing for our electronic components. In the future, we will definitely make use of Bluetooth or internet connectivity with the phone and the Raspberry Pi to have accurate and updated directions based on the GPS data.
As avid cyclists who are interested in wearable tech and who know about the dangers of biking, this idea came naturally to us. After doing more research on the needs and wants of cyclists, we came up with a list of features to incorporate in the helmet and then worked from there. We will be submitting this project to the Individual Wellbeing, Smart City Automation, and the Smartest Unsmart Hack prizes. Helmetx is meant to help cyclists keep track of their riding and keep them safe from vehicles on the road. This also relates to the Smart City Automation, since Helmetx was built with the goal of reducing the amount of accidents on the road. Thank you for watching our demo video.